Welcome back
back
to Mutual
to
Yearning. So much has happened.
Yeah, we went bankrupt.
We were sued, first of all.
I can't afford shampoo. My hair's greasy.
Anyways, we have a little treat for you.
A little secret episode, if you will.
If I were to compare it to a sweet treat or snack, I would compare it to like
A fart.
you had a croissant and then you had macaroons and then you had a couple of cookies and you had all of that in your bed. And so all the crumbs from all of that accumulated on your sheets. And then you're like, oh, I have to change my sheets. This is a couple of days later, by the way, so it's all there. So you're like, you're whipping all the crumbs off of your sheet, and then you see it's all landing in one pile, and then you're like, I remember how good that croissant tasted. I remember how good that macaroon tasted. I remember how good those cookies were in my mouth. But it's just the crumbs. It's not what it really is. It's not really what those things are. So you pick up the crumbs and you shove it in your mouth, and you hope for the best. And that's what this episode is.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoy this sweet treat. It's been real. Hopefully, we meet again soon.
I feel weird.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I'm being watched. Do you feel that?
I feel like that a lot. But I feel kind of weird too now that you say that. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's been a while. And we're being perceived again.
I don't know.
What do you yearn for? 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 What is it that you yearn for? What do you yearn? What are you yearning for? What do you yearn for?
My turn. Say cheese. No!
Mew. La la la. Chew. La la la. Whoa. Yeah. Name.
This was all a part of our April Fool's joke.
Oh exactly.
1, 2,
Even though
3.
April Fool. So by the time this comes out, our 2 episodes that we filmed in person would be out. So we met up and we went to the Leve concert. It was supposed to be a surprise, and we really built up the anticipation for those episodes by waiting 4 months to post. So we finally met up for the first time ever, and we filmed 2 episodes, and then we were so happy. And then Deja filmed a vlog, which you guys probably saw.
Your smile is so contagious.
You were like, "Oh my gosh! Like they're not. Like, that's so cool."
Yep, all 20 of you watched.
Locked in. Pick a Lego hand. Season 2, baby.
I was very busy with Fortnite and Overwatch and
Right.
and having panic attacks constantly.
What was your favorite part about editing your episode that you just did?
My favorite part of editing was just watching how stupid that I am. Literally. And then like your reactions to like just me being like, you could tell we were tired, but then as the video went on, I feel like it got funnier and our energy went up and the conversation became more natural. So that was really nice to see. And I was like, dang, like, yeah, I remember how much I just enjoyed sitting there and laying there and talking. What about you?
This was my first time editing any podcast of ours or any episode of ours. So I was like slightly intimidated only because I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like just like matching all the audio, and because it was in person, I feel like it was a lot harder because you could really hear the echoes. there was this one part that I totally like didn't remember like when we were filming, and I barely noticed. Like in the footage, I barely noticed too. But when I was editing, obviously I noticed it. There's a part where I'm talking about my school election or my film club election, and you literally keep going like.
What?
You literally like every time I would mention my school election, you would be like, President of the United States.
Wait, what?
Like you said that like 4 times.
Wait, what? I would what?
You're like President of the United States.
Oh,
like
I'd be
talking, and it was so. The first time it like I think I looked at you and I was like, okay.
I don't want to say elected. Elected is not the right word because
United States.
because I applied and I didn't. I was.
But then like the other like 3 times, I don't think I noticed. But like in the video, you're just like,
oh my god. Wait, I have to see that because I don't remember that at all. But it does seem like something I would do.
You'll see it in the episode.
Oh my god. Yeah, I noticed something that I did like that in the video that I edited, where you were telling your story at the airport, and I was basically like acting it out with my body. You were talking like from your perspective, and then I was literally like acting it out with my body.
Remember that? Oh
and then there was a part where you were talking about your stinky shoe. And I literally got down and I like pretended like I was smelling your shoe.
And I'm holding my shoes like this. They're, you know, like at the level. Like a kid.
And I was like, and oh my god, I had to like kind of blur it out because like my butt was in the frame and I had those really short boxer shorts. And I don't remember doing any of that, so I was like, what was going on? When it came to like picking out the intro song, we had a couple of different drafts. Should I just play like the different drafts?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
So this is the
okay,
first
everyone listen up to the drafts.
Yeah, this is the first one. I think this is one I made.
Girl, I can't hear it. I literally could not hear it.
I'm gonna send it to you right now so you can listen to it again. Behind it.
Is that my hair? Oh my god, it is my hair. I was like, where'd you get that from? I didn't even know I posted that. That's funny.
I stalked all of your 24 Instagram pages and I was like,
That's my first one. Wait, talk about your inspiration for your first one.
okay, inspiration for my first one is there's this song that I really, 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 really love right now. And it's called Kami-sama Hajiji Hajiji.
Okay.
Kami-sama.
She said
Hajiji Meshita.
She's me Japanese. I said
Hajiji
hi.
Meshita. Yeah. It's a theme song or an intro song for the first season of Kami-sama Kiss, an anime that I watched recently. And I will get into this in the time that we had a little hiatus from Mutual Yearning. I became an anime fan! And I watch anime almost every single day, and I have for about 2 or 3 months now. And it's actually taking over my life because I spend so much time watching anime that I don't really spend as much time watching like my K-pop boys and girls. Like there's a song from that show, the theme song, that I am constantly playing because I love it so much, and I think it's one of the greatest theme songs that I've ever heard of all time. It's just so fun, it's so playful, you can't help but sing along to it, but it also is really chill, and it feels like it just goes so well with the show. So I was kind of inspired by that. I was like, okay, I want the song to feel like mysterious in a way and go with the image of like yearning, like it's dreamy, you want something, but I also want it to be sort of like upbeat, and I want somebody to be able to like sing along to it. Like I want you in your kitchen cooking and then you're randomly singing the intro song in your head or humming along to it or whatever. So that was my inspiration behind it. and I was just like on GarageBand playing around, and I felt so
You were
horrible that
cooking.
day. Like,
You were cooking.
yeah, I was cooking. Like, I haven't been feeling well lately, so I was on the couch like, and my sister was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." But I was just like playing around in GarageBand, and then I just kept adding stuff, and then I was like, ah 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 ah, oh my god, oh my god, and then I literally ran to my closet. No, I didn't
Yeah.
run because I didn't feel good, but I got up and I waited a few seconds so that my vision didn't go black and I didn't like almost pass out because I can't
Pass
stand up
out.
too fast. But then I briskly walked to my closet. I closed the door and I was like, "We're in the studio, babes. This is the studio. It's time to record."
We're locked in.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
opened my voice memo and I'm just oh my god, like it was just so good. And then I was like, let me add harmonies. So then I was like,
Oh.
and then I was like,
Oh.
hold on, something's not quite right. Like my artistic vision, like yeah, it's kind of there, but something's missing. So I was like plugging my nose up to give it a more nasally sound and to
Yeah.
have it feel like fuller. And I was like, and that was that.
That's awesome.
But tell me the inspiration behind your song.
My favorite part about GarageBand is pressing the buttons because okay, I can only use GarageBand on like my iPad because I'm an iPad baby. Like, do not give me the iMac version. Oh my gosh, my cat just got up and laid down.
Meow.
Read it back in the. What is this machinery? Like, I don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
But on GarageBand, you can just like on the iPad, you can just like boop, 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 and like it plays a song, and you're like, I'm a musician, like I'm a producer. Like give me my Grammy. And so for a lot of my film projects, I've had to make my own music because we can't use like copyright music. So like I'm just such a good button pusher, like on GarageBand. So my inspiration was my other films because I have one film that I did that like was like a dreamy vibe, and I was like, let me tap into that mentality. And I just thought about kind of what I did for that. So like I used the strings, I used some I don't even know what it's called, like some synth, some dreamy synth, some like a little bit of piano. And it kind of changed a little bit through each variation, but like some piano for this recent one from today, I had some clarinet and some flute, get some like ethereal vibes
I feel
all the
like
time.
yeah, something that we both I think related to when it came to making the songs is I'm sorry, I just like had an out of body moment. I'm like, no, I'm literally like on Jimmy Fallon right now, and he's asking me about my debut album, and I'm like, something that like I really put a lot of thought into the music, and like when
Because you did.
like me and Jack Antonoff, like we were in the studio. Yeah. See, I like that one better a lot more than the first one because you can like follow along to it and like sing to it like like you can do that. And the other one, I feel like you couldn't necessarily find a rhythm that you could sing along to. And then mine, I just feel like it was sort of sloppy in a way.
But in like a good way.
Maybe. Like my sister was singing along to it, so that made me happy. Like she would literally walk around the house and be like, So I like this one. Maybe I can use this one and like build on top of it and like add some stuff and then send that back to you.
I think you can.
And see like if we're satisfied with that. But yeah. So I do really like that one though. It does feel dreamy and I feel like it is also playful. And Yearning is so painful, but it's also a fun pastime.
Yeah.
So I did go to LA last month.
Yeah.
And do you know why?
Why?
Cake-on 2024.
Oh.
Let's
Pew, pew,
cake
pew, pew,
on.
pew.
That's their
Pew, 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 pew,
official
pew, pew, pew,
slogan.
pew, pew, pew.
But anyways, at the Sheen booth, they have this photo booth that you get to go in if I think you download the Sheen app. And by the way, I don't condone Sheen. Like, I don't buy from Sheen.
You just wanted your pick.
I just want a cute pic and I want free stuff. Sorry.
Right.
I did delete the app. The app is gone, don't worry. But while we were waiting in line, this guy with this big camera on his shoulder comes up to us and he's like, "Can we film you guys while you guys are in the booth?" And I was like I was like seeing stars in the best way possible, and the spotlight
Like
just like
freaking out.
randomly went over my head, and I was literally like,
You were like, I made it.
I made it. Yeah, like,
Oh
yeah,
my
I'm
God, this is
going
my
to
moment.
Hollywood. Like,
You're
I'm
literally going to Hollywood.
Yeah, and I was like acting.
And that
nonchalant.
movie comes out next week.
It comes out next week. Look forward to you guys. And I was like being nonchalant. And I was like, yeah, like
You're like, yeah.
sure,
okay.
like of course, like yeah. But in my head, I was like, oh my god, like I'm literally like they see that star quality in me. Like, oh my god, they want me. Like they know
They
there's
were like,
something there. Yeah, there's something there. And then I was with my bestie Ren. And we went in the booth finally, and they're like filming us, and of course me, because like when the camera comes on, I like have to amp it up. I'm like,
right,
girl, like let's put on a show. Like I'm just a natural performer.
Let's give them what they want.
You gotta give the people what they want. So we're like doing cute poses and like exaggerating, and then I don't know what came over me, but I'm like, okay, like get down, and I like push her down in front of me. And then I'm like giving her back shots, and I'm just like posing, and like I gave her back shots in the Sheen booth.
And they got it on camera?
I think so. And then we come out of the booth, and they're like, "Oh,
smelling funky, I'm sure."
Yeah, it was crazy. The smell was crazy, and they're like, "Oh, can we actually get a photo of you guys
oh my
in front
God,
of this
clean up the Sheen booth right now?"
It was smelling. No, I can't say that. I can't say that. Oh my god, I can't. I almost said smegma, but I literally can't put that in the video. But that's what I was about to say. But we get out. There's like the backdrop on the other side of the booth.
Sorry.
It's out in the open. No worries. It's out in the open. And he's like, "Oh, actually, can I film you guys posing in front of this?" And I was like,
okay.
Like, I was like, literally, like, you're the love of my life. Like, yeah, keep filming me. What do you mean? With your big camera, like, you're so big and manly, like, with your big camera on your shoulder. I bet that hurts, huh? Like, should I help? No, sorry. Okay. I'm like, yeah, of course. And so I go, and we're doing this. He's like, 1, 2, 3, and we're like, ee! 1, 2, 3, and we're like, ooh! And then I'm like, oh, hold on, like, he had this like guy that was like, I guess probably helping him around, like an assistant director or producer. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what their job is specifically. But I was like, can you hold my bag? Like, because my bag was like dragging me down, and it was making this movement awkward. He's like, yeah, no worries, like whatever you need. And I was like,
and then he ran away with it.
Oh, okane kasegu. Orero wa sta. Okane kasegu. Watashi wa sta. Star. Like, I'm star. Like, I'm literally a star.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, yeah. I'm like, thank you so much. And then I'm like, okay, you ready? I'm like, 1, 2, 3. And I'm like posing. And then he's like, oh, that's good. You guys are doing great. Like, that's awesome. Like, they were literally hyping us up.
Why'd they make you do 3 set egg yourself? Like,
I know. And then he's like, okay, well, now can we get a close up? And I'm like, babes, like at this point, do you even have to ask? Do you even have to ask? So imagine like this is the picture. I'm like holding it with 2 hands. I can't do it right now because I have a microphone. But I'm like, because he's getting a zoom up, and I'm like, yeah. Like, I know. I
You're
see the
working the
vision.
camera.
And he was
Yeah.
like, that's
Yeah.
good. Just slow it down. And I was like, okay, like, I'm actually going to leave right now. Because I just felt embarrassed. But then I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I can do it. So I, like, slowed down the zoom in of the picture. And I was like, yeah, like,
You're like, you're welcome.
you're welcome, queen. And they're like, oh my God, like, thank you guys. That was awesome. And I'm like, you're awesome. Bye.
You're
Thank
like,
you.
you're welcome. That's
Me, when
cool.
I like finished filming a movie with freaking Meryl Streep, like, I don't know, it was just great to be a part of the cast. It's so rare to see a cast get along so well. But what was it, like a
It's
week
what it
ago or
is. It's
something?
business. It's Hollywood.
Yeah.
What?
A week ago or something, I was on Instagram and I saw KCON posted a video of their like Sheen booth. So I just was watching
Mm-hmm.
it. And then I was like, oh my God, they cut us out, bro. Like, they cut us out. I sent it to Ren. And I was
It's because you
literally
were
like
giving her back
laughing.
shots.
I know, like the back. I went too far. Like, what can I say? Like, when the
You
camera
really
turns
did.
on, I can't help but assume
You
that
get freaky.
I get freaky. Like, I just go to Freakville. So I'm like, oh, they cut us out. This is embarrassing. I like filmed a video of me being like, KCON, if you're watching this, I could do better. Like, come back, come back. So I have a video of my
Come back to my
interaction.
house. My address is 123.
Yeah, my address is 123 Meryl Streep, and then Ren is like on FaceTime with me, and she's like, "Oh my God, we're in the video," and I was like, "Huh, huh?" I thought they literally cut us out. Like, what do you mean? And I watched the video back, and we made it to the video.
Yeah.
It was 1 second, literally 1 second. It might have been 2 seconds,
frame.
and it was us like, and I will insert that clip now.
The photo card.
So yeah, I went to KCON and I got discovered. I got scouted.
You got
They
it.
saw
Now
something special in me.
you're filming a new movie. How's that? How was that? You just came off set. That's why you're so dressed up. Like your new acting career is starting.
Yeah, like it's just so crazy
How does
to
that
be a
feel?
part of such like an important project, and I just feel like there is not a lot of stories.
Wait, what's
these
your new film
days.
about?
Huh?
What's your film about?
What?
What's the new film about that you're
Sorry?
starring in?
Oh, what is it about? Oh, actually, like my new film is about like the.
What was your character playing?
Oh,
what
the
kind of
character
character
that
do
I'm
you play?
playing, her name is the character that I'm playing is Canny,
Okay.
and she just loves giving back shots. And like I just feel like nobody these days, and it's also a superhero movie, and I know we're like oversaturated right now in superhero movies, but it's
Yeah.
just something that's so different. Like
She's different, yeah.
you're used to like everybody being like, oh, this is so funny, and Marvel is just putting anything out there, right? In these ugly costumes. Like, no, Canny is different from that. The story is so special. It's unlike anything that's coming out these days. And I felt like it was so important. Like, the moment that I read the script, I couldn't help but feel like I needed to do everything in my power to make sure that this character was understood in the way that I understood her. I
And
did so
portrayed,
much
like,
research.
properly, yeah.
I even had to work with a dialect coach. I spent 40 hours every half of the week. That's a lot of hours. That means that's 80 hours for 1 week.
Yeah.
And I could have just said that, but I didn't. Working on combat skills. And so
Really?
yeah, so like I
And
actually had to
giving back
bulk up for
shots
the
at the
movie.
same time?
Yeah, literally I had to go to a backshot coach to make everything work out perfectly, and
No.
it really did. And honestly, I'm very happy with my cast. Like I said before, you could rarely find a cast that like truly gets along, and I feel like we are one of those castmates
Yeah.
that are real friends. And I think even
Who else
after,
are you working with on set?
who was I working with?
Yeah, on set. Who are you giving back shots to, or should we wait for that? For the movie to come out?
Well, actually, my co-star was supposed to be here with me, but they're
Oh, I
filming.
see.
They're in the middle of filming another TV show. But yeah, I'll keep it a
What
secret.
TV show?
Oh, you know the
Huh?
one. Do you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because you know, like Dragon.
I'm sorry.
Dragon needs nuts across your face. Yeah, it's that, and
That
then
can air on TV.
well, okay, so that's the TV show that they're working on right now. But the movie that we're working on together is Ligma.
Oh yeah.
Ligma nuts. Okay, sorry.
That one is starring Ryan Gosling, right?
Yeah, Ryan Gosling, Mr. I can't say that. That's mean, but he's. I never got the hype with Ryan Gosling. Like, I really didn't. Him and Brad Pitt, like, I don't get the hype at all.
I get the Brad Pitt hype, like at least like younger him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I see a little bit of Ryan Gosling, I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe not so now, but like I watched The Notebook like this year, and why was he looking kind of good? Like
Maybe, like, the character. I mean, I'm not saying he looks bad. I just,
uh,
like,
I don't know.
I don't see him and I'm like, oh my god, like, you know, like a
No, I
Timothy
definitely don't
Chalamet
either.
or
Yeah,
like a Leonardo DiCaprio or like even a Johnny Depp. Like Johnny Depp now for me,
yeah,
he's ruined in my eyes, but like I can admire that he was beautiful. But like
so
personality
true.
wise, that's very scary. But anyways, yeah.
See,
I
yeah.
love that I'm on a press junket right now. So did anything cool and kooky happen to you in the midst of our hiatus?
A few things happened. I went to San Francisco to visit my
Oh my
brother,
god,
which was
yeah.
so fun. I haven't gone in a while. I think it's starting to become a thing where I go every few years, which I'm so grateful for. And I hope I can go in the next few years because, yeah, I really want to go with my friends because I think that'd be so much fun. But this time I went with my mom, which both times that I went before, I went alone, which was scary, but like also fun. This time I went with my mom. This was her first time flying in like 20 years. So she was like really excited, but really nervous. Um, but it was a lot of fun. Like, you know, in the end, it was a lot of fun. It was a cute little mother-daughter trip, which could go just as you imagine. But it was nice to like be with her and have her like see a little different state that she hasn't seen in her life. Like she hasn't gone out of Florida in that long.
Mm-hmm.
So she was really happy.
That's so cute.
And she got to see my brother, which she hadn't seen him since like Christmas or whatever. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. She really liked it. Now she's just like really excited to like go to other places. And she's like, I'm gonna catch a flight. I'm gonna catch a flight. And I'm like, girl, they're like $400. And she was like,
I'm gonna catch a
oh,
bike.
yeah. Like last week, she was like, oh, I'm free this weekend. Let's take a flight. And I'm like, girl, it's literally not that. Like,
Oh my
it's not
god!
that
Wait, what's her zodiac sign?
Her?
Yeah.
She's a Taurus.
Oh.
She's a Taurus,
Okay.
Cancer moon,
Me
and a
too.
Scorpio rising.
Me too. I'm a Cancer moon. Oh my gosh. But she's literally like that gave her a high. She was like it's time to start again. Like I'm gonna start living my life, queen.
Literally. And I'm like, Queen, but we have like family in Connecticut because that's where I was born. And so I have like a few aunts there. And she was like, I'm free this weekend. Let's go to Connecticut. And I was like, girl. And I was like, let me switch her to one plane ticket to Connecticut right now. Like for 2 days and then back. It was literally like $500 for one ticket.
It was literally $4 billion.
And she was like, oh, so let's watch a movie.
Like, let's watch a movie about Connecticut.
Yep. But yeah, she was really happy, and I was really happy too. This time around, I feel like I was able to enjoy it a bit more because I was able to have some alone time. Well, not that much, but like a few bits of alone time, which was nice because the time that I went to San Francisco before this one, my brother had like just started his job, and it was like 2022, it was like, sorry, it was 2021, and like there were still like a lot of COVID restrictions, so we couldn't go out as much. We couldn't like really do much, and he was working from home, and like I had just turned 18. So he was like, you're not leaving the house without me. So I would just like stay in his studio apartment at the time and just like watch K-dramas, which was kind of boring, but it was fun.
Yeah.
But like this time I got to like I got to like go out with my mom, or like go out alone, or he would like be like, yeah, you guys can go to this place and it'll be fun. And I'm like, yes. So it was a lot more fun. And I got to spend more money because I got my summer job. So I bought so many trinkets
Oh my god, give me.
on my trip. I bought so many, like, and it's like an actually like very insane amount of money on literally little figurines that don't do anything.
But
But
like
I have
that's the
to
life though. I wish I had bought more when I was in LA. You should have did a haul on your close friends story. Like, I'm very
I think I
curious.
did.
Oh really? Damn, I missed it then. Dang, I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw
You
you
were
were
still,
posting, and I was like, "Where is she? Like, what's going on right now?" And then you're like, "San Fran," and like,
yeah.
I saw your all the photos that you were taking. I think your one account with Maves Media. Did I say that right?
I actually
And
changed it yesterday
really,
to SMGP Media. So those are my initials. That's what I wanted it to be originally, but someone had that account name. And randomly yesterday, I was like, let me just check. And it was gone. And I was like,
it was gone
it's my
mysteriously, or
time.
like,
It's my time.
wait. How was it
I
gone? Did you do something?
I don't I don't know, but I definitely had reported the account a few times.
Girl, if
But I
you would have
hadn't
told
checked in
me,
like a year,
if you
so
would have
it
told me,
worked, I
I would
guess.
have reported it with you.
That's so true. But finally, the fake SMGP went down, and the real one
You're the
is
winner.
here.
You're the winner. They're a goo goo and you're a gaga. But yeah, I saw your
Yep.
account and all the pictures you were taking. I was like, I remember you saying that you didn't really like photography, but the pictures are quite literally so good and they look professional. Like, yeah, I'm like about to give you back shots right now. Like, I'm about to eat the booty. But, um, I
I
was
wish I
so
had a second
impressed.
camera.
I was like, how can someone not say that they don't like photography and then this is what they post? Like, these are actually so good. I was like, this is crazy pants right now. Like, this is so good. And
Yeah.
she's got a vision. What can I say? So yeah, I just thought that was so cool. I had to mention it.
No, yeah. I definitely want to talk more about that in the next episode. But like, I genuinely like I have such a love-hate relationship with photography for a lot of reasons, but which we're not getting into because it's a lot, and I don't want to start yapping and have this be 3 hours long. But um, I kind of like picked it back up because I needed to for school. Like I had an assignment where I needed to go with my classmates to this library and take a bunch of pictures, and I was like, wait, why am I low-key like eating right now? And I was like, this can be fun. And like I always carry my small digital camera with me. Like those pictures that I took for my assignment, I used my big girl camera that I'm in credit card debt for. But my small camera, I always take it with me. And like sometimes I'll just get like random pictures, like capturing the moment. But sometimes that camera just like decides to eat, and it'll take like bomb pictures, and it's just like she ate. So it's small enough to like take on my trip and stuff. Like I took it to Atlanta.
Oh, right.
I took it to San Francisco. So it takes like really bad quality pictures, but like when you just get it right and it locks in, it just can look really good. So when I was on my trip, I was like, let me like lock in a little bit. And like a lot of my pictures I'll say just come like out of the moment. I'll be like pretend this is the camera. I'm like, oh, that looks nice. Okay, let's keep walking. Cause like we just have to keep moving. And like, yeah, but sometimes it's like, wait, let me like.
You're literally just like you have the artistic vision in you.
Literally, like, what can I say? But yeah, because of that assignment, I was like, let me tap into this because it's kind of fun when like there's not a man in your ear like yelling at you about it. So.
Anyways, you just laid the
What
house
can I
down
say?
boots. You just laid the house down
What
boots.
can I say?
Boots.
So, thank you.
So, is that all that you want to share about your San Fran trip?
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. I didn't get to. Okay, the one thing that I regret is that we didn't get to eat out like at all. Because my mom was there and she was like, "Girl, we gotta cook," and I'm like, "No." Like I came here to a different state because okay, San Francisco specifically has like so many like Asian restaurants or like there's Japantown, there's Chinatown. There's just like so much like authentic Asian food that I just really didn't get to try, which was really sad. Because like last time I went, we did eat out quite a bit and it was so good. But these places that we kept like walking past, I was like, that looks good. And
Oh
like
my
we never
God,
tried them.
but-
And that really sucked. But like we bought like all these groceries, so we had to use them, which like, you know, we don't want food to go to waste. But hopefully next trip I'll eat out somewhere. Eat out there. Because that food looks good.
Okay, very quickly, what
Yeah.
are we yearning for?
What are you yearning for? Go.
Wait, say what are we yearning for again?
What are we yearning for?
What I'm yearning for is like a group trip with my friends at like an Airbnb or like a cabin or something like that. Very majestical, very cute. That's like
Yes.
something that I really, really want. Like I want to also romanticize that and just like hanging out with people in an Airbnb that you're like comfortable with and you're having fun with. The thing is like you need to have friends to do that. So I will keep yearning. Yeah, but that's what I'm yearning for. Next.
I'm like low key also yearning that. Like now that you said that, I'm like, yeah, because me and my friends have been talking about like planning a trip, but like our schedules don't align, or like two of them have partners, so they're like, oh, my partner wants to go there with me, and it's like, girl, I'm sorry, like I want to go there with you, like
No, literally. Like
so it's really complicated, and we like kind of just gave up because also we're all broke. So, but what I'm yearning for right now is some good sleep, some good food, and a better morning routine and reading books again because I need to get back on my reader grind.
I thought you were gonna say something crazy.
What?
Nothing. I'll keep it to your imagination.
I don't know if you can tell, but the sun is setting, and I want to show everyone.
Aww. Oh,
You
thank
can't
you.
even
I now
see.
know where you live and I will find you.
Oh my god! Wait, hold an hour.
I know. Wait, should we do like thumbnail?
Wait, this is hard. That's the thumbnail.
The name should be like we were working it out on the remix or like something like that.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Let's end the episode, and then I wanted to mention title names first.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching Mutual Yearning. We love each and every one of you. We love all 5 of you so much.
Yes.
And when you become
You guys are my
6,
5 favorite people in the world.
literally like love you, mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for watching.
See you next week.
See you next week. And that's a wrap.
And we clocked out.
I'm loving the vibe of season 2.
One, two, three. Welcome back to Mutual Yearning. Hey, what is it? Also, I have what's called because I don't want to get but oh, cute. Or no, include. Yeah, okay, I'll with that. It's not like anything happens in my life for me to like feel the way I do. For some reason, I live a very fortunate life. I'm always outside of drama because I avoid everything, but somehow I always end up suffering mentally anyways. So, yeah, what we talk about on last episode is
I had a friendship falling out.